Hallo meine Freunde und willkommen zurück in der weiteren Folge Genshin Impact. Ja, wir sind immer noch in demselben Raum. Wir sitzen auch wieder ganz schön, sehe ich gerade. Lol. Habe ich gar nicht mitgekriegt, dass ich glaube, ich habe aus den F gedrückt, bevor ich gestartet habe wieder. Gut. Wir haben jetzt eine weitere Quest dort. Warte mal ganz kurz, bevor wir jetzt weiter nochmal angehen. Das will ich jetzt ganz kurz nachchecken bei Ningguangs. Hier, tatsächlich, guck mal hier. Also hier geht es... Ah, beim Zeitplan gibt es schon hier was anderes. Aber hier, da ist es zum Beispiel mit den Gelege hier. Begrüßungsgeschenk. Und hier ist es mit den 3 Sekretären, wo wir das anders machen können zum Beispiel, wahrscheinlich. Aber Zeitplan. Sag mir jetzt bitte nicht, wir können hier was an... Oh nee, machen wir da etwa was falsch oder was? Oh, kein Bock auf dieses Bild eigentlich. Aber wahrscheinlich. Na, gucken wir mal, Leute. Wie weit wir jetzt kommen. Ich habe trotzdem das Bild drauf, falls Ningguangs uns immer fragt, was wir als nächstes machen müssen und wieder entscheiden müssen. Habe ich trotzdem das Foto drauf. Ah, da ist sie. Let's go.
Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for repair.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please. I'll fetch it immediately.
Very good. Don't rush now. Please, handle it with care. Yes, and no. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods. The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom-made. This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the item was ever worth.
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied with our work. We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item was.
That's fine. Thank you for your hard work. Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants. It reminds her of her mother. My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my informants. It's understandable to think that way, and in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right. But things are a little different with these particular informants. Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd. And this only makes me all the more excited to meet with them. Thank you for the repair, Xingxi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
Let's go and meet them.
Leute, so mehr ich sie mir diesen Skin sehe, so mehr will ich diesen Skin haben, Alter. Ohne Scheiß. Ah. Reparierter Kamm. Sie hat... Ein Kamm? Okay. Mit den 3 Kindern.
Auntie Ningguang! Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Hello, my dears. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Was? Die sind wirklich... Was? Kinder? Okay.
Yes, indeed. And they are some of my most reliable helpers and friends.
Okay, das überrascht dich. Und Freunde. Ningguang hat also auch was... Er hat auch so eine Seite. Das ist wirklich sehr interessant, Leute.
I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first, but they, on the other hand, were so enthusiastic about the idea that I thought it couldn't hurt to try. I treated it as a little game between us. It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while they were at it. So, it was a win-win. So, fill me in. How have you all been doing?
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of cool trips recently. It's been loads of fun. But you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but it's not my fault. You still gotta try. Like teacher says, Liyue Harbor is in a new age now, and we've got a really important part to play.
This new age started after that great battle, you know. Well, this is a dramatic change, unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. Everyone is eager to do their part and make their mark in the age of humanity. What about you, Nan Nan? You haven't said anything yet, and you're looking a little unhappy.
I'm fine. Just don't know what to say.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really big boats came into the harbor the day before yesterday. Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started unloading all these crates. There was a salty kind of fishy smell in the air. Ugh.
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean. How much cargo were they carrying? Remember, I taught you how you can tell.
Yep, I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said. They looked really full this time.
My goodness. Well, it sounds like they made quite a big catch.
Holy shit, Alter. Also definitiv, Leute, wenn diese Kinder erwachsen sind, werden sie irgendwann sehr gute Dienste leisten, scheinbar.
The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water. So you can tell how heavily loaded a vessel is from the height of the waterline. How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship. But it's something you can tell from experience, at least for the kinds of vessels you see regularly.
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do it, I can tell with just one look.
Absolut abgefahren. Ja, ist es.
A few days ago, I heard some people saying that a big merchant from Fontaine is coming soon to buy luminescent spines. They said that when they get here, the price will go up a lot.
Oh, really? Who did you hear this from? Do you remember what they looked like?
No, I don't remember.
All right, never mind. So, how about what they said? Do you remember their exact words?
I don't remember that either. Sorry.
Are you okay? You're usually the one that talks the most. What's gotten into you today?
It's okay. Don't be upset. Actually, I brought you a little something to cheer you up. How about that, hmm?
It's my comb. You remembered.
Of course I did. If I make you a promise, I will always keep it.
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang. Thank you so much.
It was just a small favor, really. Nothing to get overexcited about.
But they said you'd be too busy to remember about a boring old comb.
They?
Uh-oh.
It's all right. Don't worry. There just seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here. Why don't you take this opportunity to clear it up? Don't you think that'd be best?
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang's not gonna blame you.
I'm sorry. I told you a lie. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. Two people came and told me to say it to you. I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang, but, they told me you'd forgotten all about the comb, and I didn't know how to argue with them. Then they bought me a new comb, and I'm sorry, I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is better than the one you helped get fixed for me.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left Liyue Harbor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I'll be extra careful with it from now on. When Mom gets back, she'll be so sad if she finds out I broke it.
I must say, this is most intriguing. How about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take the comb back to them for you. Sound good?
Okay. They're over at the docks. They said I should go and meet them when I finished the mission.
All right then. Don't worry, it'll all be fine. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna go punish the bad guys?
Now, this is a grown-up situation, okay? It's not fun and games anymore. And don't try and follow me. I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
Alles klar. Also die Kleinen haben echt, auch wenn es Kinder sind, gute Informationen, ey. Holy shit. Die sorgen so scheinbar dafür, dass sie ein bisschen das Auge behalten hier in der Nähe von bei Ningguangs Land hier in der Stadt. Okay. Das müssen die zwei sein. Ja, sind sie.
Do you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also, let's be honest. This is a new low for us.
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Try not to overthink it, okay? Nanan's one of Ningguang's most trusted informants. Ningguang adores that kid. She's not gonna get all suspicious just because her story doesn't quite add up.
It sounds like you underestimated me. And the children as well.
Lady Ningguang?
You knew how important that comb was to Nan, and you exploited that fact to emotionally manipulate her. You coached a child to lie, made her betray her own innocence and confuse her conscience. Do you not realize how contemptible that is?
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. We never should have crossed you like this.
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point, we're all trying to get the better of one another. So if all you've done is fool me by feeding me false information, I'd make a loss, and that would be the end of it. But you cannot put Mora above all else. You cannot go exploiting children for profit. Do you have any idea just how much damage that will cause?
It was hardly our first choice either. We were only acting out of necessity. We've been business partners for years now. We've gotten by, I guess, but never had any opportunities to expand. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought to heck with it. Let's go all in on this one, see if we don't get lucky for once. So we stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched as the price went up and up. We thought this was gonna be it. We were gonna make our fortune.
But we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never came. More and more people started to suspect it was all a huge scam. Suddenly, everyone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could, but we had so much inventory that no one was willing to buy it.
Oh yeah! As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, everyone follows her lead, and the price takes a steep hike. If we don't sell the goods, we're both bankrupt. We're in debt up to our eyeballs. We just didn't have any other choices.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story. But not everyone has the capability to make rational decisions. Greed, a lust for wealth, and impatience can all cloud your judgment. Do you now realize how dire the consequences of wild speculation can be?
100%. We've both barely slept in days. We begged people to take our stock off our hands. They laughed at us, called us idiots, thought it was all hilarious.
We messed up. Completely and catastrophically messed up. The savings we worked so hard our whole lives to build up, decimated, just like that. All we want now is a chance to start over.
Well, I can take your luminescent spines off your hands, but we will need a detailed contract. The portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past, you will have to pay back to me by some means in our future business dealings.
Huh? But that means our profit is zero.
Then you're free to find another willing buyer. But if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these circumstances, I'm afraid you're beyond redemption.
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be done with it. This is a lifeline and we should be grateful for it. Forget about making money.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
I have no particular need for luminescent spines, but I'm quite sure I can uncover a market for it with a little research.
Okay, so, shall we get this deal done now, or...?
No need to hurry. Our deal is hardly the urgent matter here. Atoning for your transgressions is the main order of business. You took advantage of a child, and you are coming with me to make a full and unreserved apology. This is an opportunity for you to show remorse.
Oh, okay.
Come on, let's go back and see the children.
Ach du Scheiße. Leute, ich habe ein ganz mieses Gefühl. Und zwar... Warte mal, wo ist denn das... Verdammte Scheiße, was mache ich da? Hier. Ich habe ein ganz mieses Gefühl, dass Ningguang ein Part sein wird, der richtig lange dauert. Wenn ich es richtig sehe, sind wir jetzt gerade beim 3. Es kommt noch das 4. und das 5. Wie lange soll das bitte noch werden? Oder hört es schon auf? Ich hoffe es. Wird ganz schön viel auf jeden Fall. Wird ganz schön viel. Ich hoffe echt, dass wir erreichen bald das Ende von diesem... Und sehen das erste Bild davon. Weil wir sind schon bei der 2. Folge. Und wir haben noch kein einziges Bild. Wäre doof, wenn das passiert. Weil dann weiß ich jetzt nicht, wie ich das mit den Bildern von ihr machen soll. So. Da sind auf jeden Fall die Kleinen wieder. Müssen auf jeden Fall da wieder zurück.
We're back. Everything's all sorted.
Huh? Oh, it's those two.
I'm sorry, Nan. I was lying to you when I told you that Lady Ningguang wouldn't fix your comb. I was completely in the wrong, and I promise I'll never do anything like this again. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
What do you think, Auntie Ningguang?
I think it should be your choice. And yours alone.
Well...
Since it's all sorted out now, and nothing super bad happened, I guess it's okay. But we can't just let them off. We gotta show them you don't mess with us.
That's true. I'd certainly hate to see anyone else try to con you.
I've made up my mind. I want them to come play with us.
What?
Yeah! Now we have someone to play hide and seek with. Great idea. Let's go play hide and seek at the North Wharf.
Wait a second.
Nope. No waiting. Come on!
So full of energy. Yes, of course. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving them alone with those two buffoons.
Wie jetzt? Also, erreichen wir jetzt gleich das Bild? Oder was ist... Oder was ist jetzt los? Alter, ich versteh's nicht. Wann kommt das erste Bild von ihr? Holy shit.
Let me guess what you're thinking. You're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen. Am I right? They were completely different when I first met them. They'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable to speak. But gradually, they stopped seeing me as someone to be afraid of, and started seeing me as someone they can trust. For my part, I did my utmost to fulfill the duties of a responsible adult. I played games with them, but I also taught them observation skills, analytical skills, how to think critically. I never taught business, though. Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and far more mature than their peers. This has given them confidence in themselves. I think that this is beneficial to them. Yes, Perhaps I am. I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child. That's why I hope to teach these children myself. Hopefully, I can pass on some of what I've learned. Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal, that deception and one-upmanship are facts of life. But there's nothing wrong with that. When that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women. But until then, I am here to protect them.
Ist das die Suche nach einem Erben?
I will one day die. New Qixing will replace the old, and Liyue will continue to prosper. I hope the name Ningguang will live on, but not as a person, as more of a symbol. If I can pass on everything I have learned, I can create a legacy that will live on long after I am gone.
Come on, Auntie Ningguang! Hurry up! We're not gonna wait forever!
Coming! Come on, let's enjoy this while we can.
Das erste Bild, Leute. Solange das Licht noch schön ist. LOL. Das ist echt ein geiles Bild. Alter, holy shit. Ist ja interessant. Ein Erben. Haha, geil. Und wir stehen da einfach nur. Richtig nice. Endlich, Leute. Ein Bild. Ich bin beeindruckt. Und speichern. Wo ist es? Hier. Speichern. So. Das haben wir jetzt in der Gelegenheit. Spiel fortsetzen. Okay. Das ist interessant. Das bedeutet, sie macht nicht alle ihre Pläne. Sie macht tatsächlich nicht alle ihre Pläne. Wir müssen aber da wieder rein. Das Gute ist, wir müssen es jetzt nur noch überspringen. Weil das haben wir schon alles gemacht. Das kennen wir jetzt alles.
Lady Ning. Sorry to have kept. No. Great. This is the. She happened to be. Do you mind if?
No.
Das können wir alles überspringen, meine Freunde.
I've always been. Oh, I'm Lord Xiao. That's what I want.
Rumors?
You know, you haven't heard? Come on, you must. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she?
Interesting. Yes, the traveler is even putting. Oh, you're comparing. I've missed out on
Investment?
No.
Oh, but
If it were real, I had my so I would advise.
I see.
In my opinion, long term.
You think so too, huh? Okay, maybe it'd.
Okay. In der Folge hörst du eine Menge ähnliche Geschäftsgespräche. Yep, das kennen wir schon.
Lady Ningguang.
Good.
Now I see. You think clearly.
You've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you? Ah, so you want to be my competitor. Well then, I suppose I'll have to start looking over my shoulder. Or how about this? I'll invest in you early on, before you make it big.
I won't take up any.
See you next time.
Ah ja.
Right then. I'm a little... Good. Then let's do that. There are some slippery characters among the bidders, you see. So, even though my secretaries are very capable and experienced, I still can't help worrying for them a little. Come on. The auction is being held at Yujing Terrace.
Okay. Das muss jetzt was anderes sein, Leute. Definitiv muss das eigentlich was anderes sein. Yes, Tatsache. Hier ist es mit den Kindern. Alter, wie lange das gehalten hat, ey. Nee, hier. Also das Bild ist schon mal richtig nice, muss ich ehrlich zugeben. Wir sind jetzt hier bei Versteigerung. Let's go, meine Freunde. Let's go. Ich muss echt zugeben, Ningguang hat echt ganz schön viel, Alter. Holy shit. So, wir müssen nach da oben. Ich würde sagen, Teleporter und dann runterspringen. Ich habe keinen Bock da hoch zu klettern. Ehrlich nicht. So, weil das geht schneller. Krass halt, das Jahr gemacht. Bilde ich es mir ein oder fliegt es jetzt noch höher als davor? Wie... Ist halt so die Sache, ne? Holy moly. Da sind die 3 Sekretärinnen. Und viele Leute. Läuft. Hallo there.
Lady Ningguang, what brings you here?
I couldn't help but feel a little concerned. So I just came to see how everything is going.
We're about ready, and people are starting to arrive. I think we should be able to start on time.
Very good. I think I'll host the auction myself.
Huh? You want to do it yourself?
Yes, just in case anything untoward happens. I can take care of it myself.
Then we'll leave the auction itself to you. But we'll be sure to lend our full support behind the scenes.
Have you attended an auction before? Well, would you like to participate this time? You don't have to bid, of course. Just experience the atmosphere. All right then. Feel free to take a look around the venue before it kicks off. Check out the items up for bidding and see if there's anything you might be interested in.
Nicht vorhin und Leute, ich lese es gerade für mich gerade schnell selber durch. Okay. Hä? Natürlich wieder auf Zeit warten. Gut. Dann machen wir das schnell. Wie viel Uhr war das jetzt? 16 bis 18 Uhr. Naja, die Zeit haben wir, glaube ich, ein bisschen übersprungen, ne? Ja, ist es schon. 16 bis 18 Uhr. Zack. Let's go. I do it. Ja, Leute, ich muss euch zugeben, Ningguang ist interessant. Ist mal eine ganz andere Sache. Vor allem, Alter, Ningguang dauert einfach so lange, ey. Man merkt es.
It's about time to start. Find yourself somewhere to sit and we'll kick things off.
Man merkt es auf jeden Fall, Leute. Genshin wird immer raffinierter mit den ganzen Charakteren. Wenn ich daran denke, Barbara, Neule und so alles. Wir haben es immer geschafft, einen von denen in der Folge hinzukriegen. Bennett zum Beispiel war ja übelst schnell. 2 Folgen nur. Und wir haben Bennett komplett durchgespielt. Bei Bennett haben sie nicht so viel Fantasie gehabt. Bei Ningguang zum Beispiel ist es anders. Also man merkt es wird immer länger und länger.
Yes? What is it? That's for you to make a considered judgment on. It's precisely what makes auctions so interesting, don't you think? Until the bids exceed the value of the item you're after, you can keep raising the price. If the bids go beyond what you can accept, then you let someone else take it. Perhaps this does not result in what you might call a fair price, but what it does do is identify the person who values the item the most. Yes, you should look forward to it. The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 mora. That's 10,000 mora for the teacup.
20,000.
What?
30,000.
50,000.
Absolut abgefahren. 60.000? Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Hä?
80,000. 80,000 over here.
I'll raise that to 100,000.
120.
120.000. 120. 30.000! Warum spielen wir mit? Er ist sehr entschlossen. Komm, wir machen es noch einmal.
I swear, some of these bidders are just driving the price up for fun. All right, 150,000. Anyone else want to keep going now?
150 once?
170?
180,000.
What the fuck?
180 once? 180 twice? 180. Sold.
It's mine now.
Okay then. Moving straight on to the next lot. You seem to be getting quite into it. What a shame that you didn't manage to go home with anything. Of course it did. That's because I didn't come here to sell my things. I'm sure you must find it quite odd that all these everyday items could fetch such a huge price at auction. Since you're curious, why not go and talk to the buyers? I'm sure they'll give you the answers you're looking for.
Okay, meine Freunde. Ich würde sagen, dann war's das erstmal. Warte mal, wie saßen die ja so schön? Genau, so. Dann würde ich sagen, das war's dann erstmal, meine Freunde. Ich hoffe, die Folge hat euch gefallen. Wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal. Euer Marschu. Haut da rein. Ciao.